Okay, how we can say that the change which has already been done for us is realistic, and what are the parameters on the basis of which we can say, well, the change which has been done for us is realistic or believable or trustworthy. Okay, so is it compatible with the existing resources? I mean, is the change a new thing, for example, a new methodology, a new textbook series? Is it compatible to the, professional expertise of English language teachers? That's some of the, features of a realistic change, of a trustworthy change, where we can believe in the change. So that's what we're gonna discuss in more detail here. So a realistic change needs to be seen from different perspectives, from different viewpoints. One of the viewpoints is to ensure that the change is done taking into account resources. For example, if the teacher has been asked to, make use of authentic materials in the classroom and resort to, for example, teaching language through internet-based materials, are there enough resources? This is important, and this makes change look realistic. And how people were, their views were collected, they were involved. I mean, was it done just by the ministry, or were the teachers, the users were involved? Okay. And because it's the people, I mean, say the users could be teachers, could be learners, could be administrators or owners of institutes. So how are they going to get the benefit of the change? Right. So a realistic change, got its own conditions to be of medium, sort of medium innovation, and which is flexible, which is feasible, which is practically easy to do, and which involves the learners. Learners are important here. How they're going to perceive the role of language, in terms of education, right? There are certain things which we need to be mindful of. For example, we need to take care of the methodologies aspect and the contextual issues. For example, if the ministry here in Pakistan, it's just an example, intends to bring in Oxford book series as a new thing to teach language. So would the methodologies proposed in the new textbook series be compatible with the existing resources, existing staff expertise, or existing, viewpoints about language learning? So this is important to be considered, right? So a realistic change, in other words, need to look or take into account the wider culture of the classrooms, how actually the language learning is taking place in the classrooms, and some of the institutional norms, right? Whether the institutes see language learning as a shared practice or just a teacher-fronted practice. This is what is important in some of the societal norms, how the society will see the change, how the society, for example, is going to perceive new methodology, let's say communicative methodology of teaching English, how they're going to see its benefits, right? So another aspect is the role of education in the society. So in order to make the change in the field of language teaching curriculum, it needs to be made look realistic, and a realistic change has got its own conditions to be fulfilled.